everyone, this is Brian with Hit Network here for another episode of Bearish or Bullish. In this series, we give our guests 15 seconds to answer whether they are bearish or bullish on certain various topics and why. Ben, are you ready to hop in?
Let's do it.
Let's start. Bearish or bullish? Number one, we got 15 seconds on the clock. We got Quentin Tarantino.
I'm very bearish on Quentin Tarantino. There are some good movies he's made. I really love Kill Bill. That's probably my favorite one. But overall, most of his movies are absolute trash, and he just goes like way too out of his way. The best way to say it is he tries too hard.
Wouldn't you say he's very authentic to himself, like Reservoir Dogs?
I mean, he's got some good movies. I mean, if you go down the list and are like this movie, this movie, this movie, but I bet if we pulled up all his movies, you'll see there's also a lot of trash on there. Dusk Till Dawn? I mean, can we be for real?
I've seen that one. Lizard people.
Whoa, I gotta be careful because I'm bullish on life and I don't want to lose mine. Lizard people is kind of this theory that there's all these crazy aliens that came here from another solar system and now they've taken over the world and they're basically all the powerful people behind the scenes. I'm bearish on lizard people because I don't think they actually exist, but I'm bullish on people that do realize that there are people controlling things, because there definitely are.
Okay. That's a fair answer. Paris Hilton.
I'm very bullish on Paris Hilton. I've always loved Paris ever since Simple Life. And I think that she's done a really great job of, kind of playing a role that she's like ditzy and doesn't know what she's doing. But in fact, she's a great businesswoman and she's very powerful. And I just think ultimately when it comes to Paris, that's hot.
BB&T.
Very bearish on BB&T. This is the worst bank ever. If you've got an account at BB&T, go close it today. They closed my account because I wired some money from Coinbase and they said that it was fraud. They actually reported me as fraud to the bank credit monitoring system because I did a Coinbase transaction. BB&T, you can go screw yourself.
Sminem.
I am very bullish on Sminem. If you guys didn't know, a lot of people believe that the Bogdanov twins are actually always the reason for the Bitcoin price going down. They've got somebody they call, they tell them to dump it. And Sminem is actually their, arch nemesis. He's actually always trying to make the price go up. You gotta love Sminem all day, every day. I love Sminem.
British TV.
Very bearish on British TV. People are like, oh, you check out this show on Netflix. I'm like, oh, it sounds cool. Turn it on. It's British. No way, no how. Brought to you by the same people who created Mr. Bean. I want you guys to keep this in mind. Monty Python. You may like Monty Python. It makes me cringe. All the kids that liked Monty Python when I went to school, they're all nerds. And so I'm out on British TV. Who is Monty Python? Who is Monty Python? Who is this guy? Is he cousins with Bobby Anaconda? I don't know. God, I don't know what kind of movies that guy plays in. I don't want to know.
Self-driving cars.
I'm very bearish on self-driving cars. I think this is a sign that we will all be taken over by the robots in short order. I love the movie I, Robot with Will Smith in it because it really demonstrates a lot of the problems with AI and where it can go and how it can be so scary. And just like Will Smith in that movie, you won't find me driving a self-driving car. I'm going to stay manual all day, every day.
Yeezys.
I'm going to say I'm very bearish on Yeezys, and here's why. If I saw a pair right in front of me, I wouldn't even know. Somebody's going out there and they're spending $1,000 on a pair of shoes that I wouldn't even recognize when I saw it. So I think ultimately I love Kanye. I think he's great, but I'm very bearish on Yeezys. I just don't see the point.
And to be clear, I think most Yeezys are Adidas.
Adidas, okay.
So I don't think, like between Nike and Adidas, like what would you prefer, Nike or Adidas?
I'm about 50-50. I like
Okay.
Nikes for like basketball shoes. I like Adidas for more stylish shoes. Mm-hmm. I almost all my shoes are Adidas, so I'd have to go with Adidas, but Nikes do have a place. I don't hate Nikes.
Okay. Cats.
I'm bearish on cats. I'm a dog guy. I don't understand cat people. And the funny thing is, like, they're all around you at all times, and you don't even know who they are. Cats on the internet, I mean, great, funny to watch. There's a movie called Don't Mess with Cats. That's also a pretty good one. But overall, like, I'm just not a cat guy.
There's a difference between cat people and lizard people, mind you. We don't discriminate. Printers.
Printers, I'm very bearish on printers. They're always broken. They always suck. You can never get it to work. I mean, we've had several in the office. It's just a consistent problem throughout history. But the thing is somehow still in this day and age, you sometimes need one. And I'm like, wow, how is that even possible? Makes me mad.
It reminds me of that scene from Office Space.
Yes,
it was just one of
yeah.
We just got a new printer, and we're already having trouble with it.
Yeah.
DZ has plenty of trouble with it.
Yeah.
Before we get rid of printers, though, we've got to first focus on getting rid of fax machines.
Oh, right. They are still around.
Can you believe that's still a thing?
Yeah.
Come to this century, please.
Nick Carter. Crypto Nick Carter.
Well, when I hear Nick Carter, I still think Backstreet Boys. And Backstreet's back all right. Nick Carter, he's kind of a crypto analyst. He covers a lot of different topics. He's got some good analysis, in my opinion. I'm generally bullish on him. I don't have anything bad to say about him. But also, I don't have anything where I think of him, I'm like, oh yeah, that's definitely what that guy's responsible for. I would have to go look at his feed to know. So,
right. Hiking.
I'm very bearish on hiking. I don't like hiking. I don't understand why people want to walk on rough terrain. That's really what it is. Let's go for a walk, except on rough terrain. If I'm going to walk outside, I want some smooth grass to walk on. I don't really see the point in hiking. I can get cardio other ways, and I can see a picture of a mountain if I want to see one.
Twitter.
Overall, I'm bearish on Twitter. I mean, Jack Dorsey's already came out and said that they need to have a more decentralized version. Like, even the CEO knows that it's out of control. Very bearish on the fact that they won't verify my account on there, even though we got 500,000 followers, and we're more impersonated than probably any other person in crypto or on Twitter as it itself. So I think ultimately we got to have a better option.
Do you think Jack has control over his company, or his employees have control over his company?
I would have told you that his board has control over the company and he has no say-so. Mm-hmm. But I would also tell you I've been told by my inside guy that all that is a myth. Mm-hmm. That Jack Dorsey makes it look that way on purpose for his image. Mm-hmm. But in reality, he's behind a lot of the stuff. Mm-hmm. They said he's not a good guy. Because I've been saying that for a while on the stream. And he's finally sent me a message like, you need to know the truth about this guy. That is not true, what you're saying. So. Mm-hmm. But see, a lot of people think that.
Yeah.
It's all about image.
President Nayib Bukele.
I'm bullish on President Nayib Bukele. He is of El Salvador. El Salvador moving towards Bitcoin adoption. I think he's a little pie in the sky, and he's got, kind of a big pipe dream for what Bitcoin's going to look like in that country. I think that if they adopt it as a currency, people are actually going to realize they don't want to use it, they want to save.
Coinbase accepting more and more, let's just say, various crypto projects.
Yeah, so obviously, I'm bullish on more projects coming to Coinbase, and we separate the reason why Coinbase is doing it. We need options, like if you take Theta, for instance, almost impossible to buy in America, and it's a great project. So we want to see projects like VeChain and Theta move to Coinbase. We don't want to see some of the scammier meme coins go there, but Coinbase is in it to make money, and you can't really blame them for that.
So what do you think? Are you bearish or bullish on these answers? Do you have any suggestions for our next bearish or bullish segment? Let us know down in the comments. Also, be sure to send that like button to the moon if you like this episode. Until next time, take care and have a great weekend.